How's everyone doing today? It is hot. It is hot. It is very, very hot. It is semifinal Saturday, and I guess with a little bit of bling up here, you can call me Flavor Dave. I will be your MC here today. This is the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. Are you guys ready for this? 50 anglers remain. Can't thank Whataburger enough for being our title sponsor here this week. And you can bring some of those tasty milkshakes up across the stage anytime you want. If every 10 anglers would be a good ratio. But we're ready to weigh our anglers here. Weighing our anglers' weights. Got to see who makes the top 10. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time getting you guys to hoot and holler because it is hot. And you guys can't hear it watching on live. But if those fans made noise, right now our crowd is incredibly active because everybody is fanning themselves. Enjoy the weigh-in wherever you're watching around the world. Lisa, are you ready to get going? Are you guys ready to get going? This is semifinal Saturday. One more time. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh our very first angler, an Elite Series champion, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, Jay Shakurat. As we get his weight, I'll take off my bling, and we'll save that for tomorrow's champion, maybe. 31 pounds and 9 ounces. Coming in today, he's got 5 fish. Looking for 8-3 to take the lead. 16 pounds, 12 ounces. $48 pounds and 5 ounces, and Jay Shakurat takes the lead. A great tournament you've had, whatever way this works out, but you got 49 anglers more to make it through, but you're leading right now, and there's pretty good shot you're fishing on semifinal or championship Sunday.
Yeah, that was the goal. Championship Sunday. Cannot complain about that. Cross my fingers. Hopefully we make it. I think we have enough. We'll see. Hopefully Alex makes it as well. We've just had a good time this week. I mean, regardless of the heat and everything else, our practice was horrible. We kind of figured it out during the tournament, shared our minds together and put together some good stringers each day. So I'm really happy with how we did in this event.
Great finish in both of the house. Hopefully you're both in the top 10. Our next angler, a 2-time Classic qualifier, got his family here from Del Rio, Texas. Let me hear it for Ray Hanselman Jr. 33 pounds and 4 ounces to start the day. He is looking for 15 pounds, 2 ounces to take the lead. Looking for 15-2. He's got 5 fish here today. 33 pounds and 4 ounces started today. 20 pounds, 7 ounces. And it's a good thing the family made the trip from Del Rio, Texas, because with 53 pounds, 11 ounces, Ray Hanselman Jr. just weighed in our Crush City Monster bag of the day, and he is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake with 53 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass at 6'8". Going to take it over for the day, and sounds like the boys should show up a little bit more because they're good luck.
Yeah, they are. That worked out great. Yeah, it had some added pressure, like I said yesterday, that they were coming to watch me and flying in from Del Rio, and worked out.
It worked out, and you're going to get a shot to fish tomorrow by the looks of things, and you're 5 fish away from becoming an Elite Series champion. You talked about it on day one. You said, hey, as a Texas angler, you want to win the Whataburger event.
Definitely. I'm headed there right after this. It was a – by the way, thanks for all y'all coming out here. I know it's brutally hot, and whew. I mean, I drank 16 gallons of water and Gatorade today, and I still kind of got tingly, but it's part of it. We love it so much, and hopefully tomorrow they'll reload, and I can catch another 18, 20 pounds and give it a shot.
Would love to see it happen for you. We'll see you guys back up here again tomorrow. Let's keep him rolling through from Blue Ash, Ohio, his 3rd season on the Elite Series. Give me a little love for Alex Redwine. Alex Redwine with 33 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day. Jay Shakurat said he wants him in the top 10 along with him. Let's see if it can happen. 5 fish here today. 2 roommates who have literally fished right beside each other. 16 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into second place with 49 pounds and 6 ounces. And both of them may have punched their ticket into Championship Sunday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 49 pounds and 6 ounces, sitting in second place. And you and Jay, literally from day one, you both talked about it on stage. You're fishing the same area right beside each other and spending all night as roommates and all day getting it done out in the water.
Yeah, we just can't get away from each other, I guess. Yeah, we pretty much fish next to each other all day. Honestly, this might sound weird, but we honestly had a little bit higher hopes for today. Super happy with how we did. It was a lot tougher than what we envisioned. Yesterday was just really crazy. I had 19, Jay had 18, but a little bit different weather tomorrow. Hopefully that'll make things bite a little bit more, but either way, really fun. Caught that big one. I got to eat a piece of pizza, leftover piece of pizza on live today, so that was kind of fun. Just want to say hi to everyone back home. I got to give a shout out to Rec Lending. They're a boat finance and loan company. If you're ever going to get a new boat or new big purchase, I'll get with them to finance something. So see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, there we go.
We'll find out at the end of the way, and we'll bring out our top 10, so make sure to stick around for that. A two-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Frank Talley had 26 pounds, 11 ounces. Always good to have him here on semifinal Saturday. 5 fish here today. 26-11. He took his win in the great state of Alabama up the road in Lake Gunnersville. 10 pounds, 13 ounces, moves into 5th place with 37 pounds and 8 ounces for Frank the Tank Talley. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 37 pounds, 8 ounces, and Frank, the state of Alabama's pretty good to you.
Yeah, I never have good practices here, but the tournaments always seem to work out, so I'm just happy with that. Hey, it looks like we got a little wind going finally after 4 days, but all these Whataburger flags are making me hungry, so I'm going to head back to Texas. I'll see you guys at Smith Lake in 2 weeks.
Well, the good news is you're leaving with a good payday and some great Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Alabama, let's get loud for one of your very own. He's an Elite Series rookie. Get loud for Wesley Gore. Wesley Gore had 32 pounds, 11 ounces. He's already made one top 10 this year. Let's make it 2. 5 fish here today. Needs 21-1 to take the lead. 16 pounds, 9 ounces. Not going to take the lead, but he moves into 3rd place with 49 pounds and 4 ounces. And Wesley Gore may have just made his 2nd Championship Sunday in his rookie campaign here in 2024. An incredible rookie class, and Wesley Gore, a big part of that, sitting in 3rd place in our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race. And, man, you might be going fishing tomorrow.
I sure hope so. I had a pretty fun time this morning. I got to say thank you to Prosnick. We've been working together this week on an area, and I let him in today, and he let me in yesterday, and I went to work on him pretty quick this morning. But I'm excited to get out there if I get the opportunity to. I had a good day, just never got that big bite, but can't complain when you catch a bunch of 3-pounders.
We saw you in live, and you were actually sharing baits. Like you were giving. What happened there? There was no sound at the time, but we saw it going down.
That was probably the best thing. There were not to be any sound, but he hadn't had a bite yet, and I was like, dude, you need to throw this. I was getting them to come up every time. So hopefully there's a few left. Maybe it'll go down in the morning like it did this morning, and then we can go look for a big one.
Love to see it happen. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. Having an incredible season. Came into this event in the top 10 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Former Strike King College Bass champion Jacob Feltz had 28 pounds and 9 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish here today. What a season he's having, and it continues. 14-1. He moves into 5th place with 42 pounds and 10 ounces. Unofficially, Jacob Feltz inside the top 10. We'll have to see how it all shakes out at the end of this weigh-in. But regardless, going to leave here with another big finish in 2024 as he continues to have a breakout season here. And, man, this was a tough one. If you look at that Angler of the Year list, you came in here in the top 10, but a lot of the top 10 has really slipped with a tough week here.
Yeah, man, this place is fishing incredibly tough. It was a little bit surprising. I just live a few lakes up on Chickamauga, and, last week they were absolutely chewing, so I was really looking forward to getting here. But, they just weren't biting. There's no current moving out there. It's just stagnant. And, I really only had 2 places. found them the first day of the tournament. Luckily, I milked them for all they were worth. Was able to stay consistent and, fortunate to get out of here with a good finish. So, looking forward to Smith Lake here in about a week. So it's going to be good, man. Having a good year, can't complain. Really looking forward to getting up north. Hopefully we can have a good finish next week at Smith and keep ourselves in contention for AOY.
Love to see it. Hard work paying off, and I love watching it go down. Let's bring in a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Greg Hackney with 30 pounds and 4 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Let's get him some good points leaving here and heading to Smith Lake, our next stop in just 2 weeks' time. You're all welcome to join us there. 5 fish for 10 pounds even gives him 40 pounds and 4 ounces. You move into 6th place, and you're going to, unfortunately, probably slide outside of the top 10. But, man, a good one here where, as I said to Jacob, like if you look at the guys who were predicted to really catch him here and struggled, you got to be pretty proud to be here on semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, I had a really tough practice. Fishing's been pretty tough. We've not had much current this week, but the lake's in good shape. And just like always with this group, there's always several of them that really figure it out and show out. They've done that again this week. But, yeah, I'm just glad to get some good points and look forward to Smith. Maybe it'll be hot again.
I bet it will be. I look forward to seeing you there. Next up, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Connecticut. Give me a little love for Alex Wetherell. 31 pounds and 10 ounces for the former Northern Opens Angler of the Year. He's got 5 fish here today. Needs 3-3 to get inside the cut. Currently more to stay there, and he's definitely got more. 17 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 49 pounds and 2 ounces. And Alex Wetherall may just have made his second top 10 of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series. 49 pounds and 2 ounces. And you like these hot events because I think you made your first top 10 last year in Orange, Texas. And this is another hot one, and you're catching them again this week. Might be fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one. I would have given a lot of money and a lot of things for a bottle of water at the end of the day. It was really, really hot out there. But, yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, I mean, Toledo, I guess we're not going to count that one. But
No, I said your first top 10 was last year. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not used to it, though. It is hot. I think they said it feels like 107 out here right now. Yeah, but, no, I mean, caught a lot of fish today. Had a lot of fun. Shout out to my girlfriend, Grace, and her family up in Maine. Wish I was up in Maine right now. It's not 107 degrees. But, yeah, I'm just looking to get out there again tomorrow and just go have some fun, but try to catch a big bag.
Sorry if I seem distracted. This is the first time in my career where I've ever actually seen the crowd all look up to the sky and thank, because just a cloud rolled over, one single cloud, and the entire crowd responded to it. Well, no clouds in your week. A great week. I hope to bring you out in our top 10. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. A former motocross racer now makes his living on the Bassmaster Elite Series, 4-time Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 29 pounds and 11 ounces to start the day. 5 fish for Hunter Shryock. Became a daddy just a little while ago and might be spending his first Father's Day fishing on Championship Sunday. Either way, I'm sure he's pretty happy. Had 29.11. Needs 7 pounds, 8 ounces to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 15 pounds, 10 ounces in 6th place with 45 pounds and 5 ounces. A great finish for Hunter Shryock. Whatever way it works out is going to be a very happy Father's Day for him. $45 pounds and 5 ounces. Currently leading for Phoenix Boat's big bass of the day, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. $6.3, not going to take that over, but hey, you got a shot you're fishing tomorrow, but regardless, it'll be your first Father's Day, whether you're on the water or you're at home. A successful week and a happy day tomorrow.
Man, I tell you what, it has been a blessed week, and got to thank the good Lord above, because my day threes have just been horrible this year. I can get to day three, but for some reason I just run out of fish, and it kind of started off that way, and slowly but surely, and then you catch that big one. And I mean, I'm really kicking myself because yesterday I lost one that was probably bigger than that, and I couldn't turn it, and I'm using a 7-Eleven Abu Garcia flipping stick, and I could turn that one, and the other one couldn't turn it. But man, I went old school, got me a 4-inch Berkeley Pit Boss and 40-pound spider wire braid, and just went flipping all week long. And if you guys want to get some bites, it's a fun way to do it right now. You can get around pads, wood, doesn't matter. You don't get a ton of bites, but hey, you're not out there with the wake boats and stuff. So we always appreciate you guys coming out. I know it's super hot. Love you guys. We'll see you at the next one.
See how it all shakes out. Congrats on a great event. A four-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Clark Wendlandt. Texas Pro started the day with 28 pounds and 6 ounces. Let's get him some valuable points. Needs 9.2 to get inside the cut currently. 10 pounds, 7 ounces inside the cut currently, but a lot more anglers left to go. But regardless, a great finish here this week.
It was a good week. I mean, a grind like everybody talked about. Texas is hotter, though. I mean, everybody says, "Hey, you okay?" They're thinking backstage that I'm need some water or something, but it didn't seem that bad, really, to me. The humidity's what gets you, but it's hot.
Yeah, well, it's hot for me. So, congrats on your good week.
I had a fun week. I love Wheeler. It's a good lake.
Always good to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. A 3-time Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. Clark Wendlandt just said it's not that hot out there. Nobody wants to hear that. That doesn't make anyone happy, does it? 24 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that. 11-11 puts him in 13th place currently. Is it toasty out there?
Yeah, it's very toasty out there. I don't know what Clark's talking about. I guess he's from Texas and I'm from Minnesota. So for a guy from up north, it's pretty steamy. But I did go out and buy myself an AC unit for the camper last night, and it was really nice. I slept like a baby. I usually just got it out, but it was time to be done getting it out here in Alabama. Had fun here this week. Had a good day yesterday. Okay day today. Hope I move up a few spots, but we'll see. Get back home for a week and then back down here for Smith Lake. See ya.
Looking forward to seeing you there. He's an Alabama angler, took an Elite Series win right here in the great state of Alabama, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. Had 29 pounds, 8 ounces to start the day, 5 fish to add to that. £29, 8 ounces at the start of the day today, 5 fish to add to that. Semifinal Saturday, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 10 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 8th place with 40 pounds, 5 ounces, but whatever way you look at it, a big finish, and you're going to Smith, and I'm sure you're looking forward to that, having another good finish there.
Yeah, I don't know if Smith's going to play out like this one does. It's going to be a lot more bumpy, I can tell you that, but it got a little tough today. I had one little area, and I seined it for all it was worth, but it was a good week, great week. It's a little warm. I know everybody's hot out there. I appreciate y'all coming out. But, yeah, looking forward to Smith. It's in Alabama. We won't be far from home, but it's a totally different fishery for sure. But I want to thank my wife, my parents for being up here and taking care of me. I want to thank all the Bass staff. Y'all do a great job taking care of us with it being hot out here. And hopefully we can catch them next week. But I did catch them all this week on my new Signature Series rod that's available for pre-sale or pre-order on the art website and Tiger Warehouse and all that. So go check them out. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in Smith. A former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Matty Wong started the day with 29 pounds and 15 ounces. Had a big first day. Looking for 9-12 to get inside the cut currently. He's got 5 fish. 13 pounds, 3 ounces inside the cut currently in 7th place. Let's hear it for the former Bass Nation national champion, Matty Wong. $43 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 7th place. A great tournament. I mean, you had a big day on day one, but you kept yourself in this all the way through.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely pumped with my performance this week. I mean, it's toughy. It's toughy. I'm not even making any sense anymore. That's how dehydrated I am. I can't believe you guys are out in this heat. So shout out to all you guys for coming out and supporting us, because, man, I think like heat index is like 110, or at least that's what it felt like underneath my little GoPro bra or whatever. Yeah. But man, yeah, it was tricky. I had one key stretch, and they just evacuated, and so I had to go and kind of poke around different places. Shout out to my roomie John Kelly for the goodness and kind of helping me with a little morning deal. And it's just cool that, you know, we have as anglers this camaraderie and this kind of like teamwork in a way, because man, it's a lonely road sometimes, and especially on trying to figure out some stuff. So it really kind of boils down to being able to work with people and just putting your head down and grinding. But I just wanted to give a special shout out to everyone that supports me, everyone back home in Hawaii, everyone in California, everyone across the world who gets down with the Matty Wong, and all you guys that came out. So much mahalos. I'll see you guys in Smith.
Much mahalo. Safe travels. We'll see you there. Alabama, I know you're going to get very loud. He's your very own, the 2024 Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion. It is Hamner time. Justin Hamner won the biggest event in professional bass fishing earlier this year. Had 37 pounds and 3 ounces. Looking for 3-1 to get inside the cut. Got that 10 pounds, 2 ounces, moves into 6th place. And he just may be fishing on Championship Sunday with 47 pounds and 5 ounces. Hey, a great week here this week. And not only in this tournament, but obviously he moved into 2nd place in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Going to another Alabama event next week. Things are going good.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, like this was the one I had circled of, don't screw it up. I didn't screw it up, so that was good. I screwed up today, though. Shout out to whoever was on the bank. Y'all wore them out on that live bait. That was fun watching y'all. But it's great.
Is it really fun?
No. That little kid that was reeling that spinning rod backwards with like a 5-pounder jumping, yeah, that was real fun. But I can make a bunch of excuses, so I will. I'm tired. It's hot out there. My leg is, I don't know, it keeps hurting for some reason. And it's hot.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. I'm ready to get to Canada.
I hear you. We hope you're in our top 10. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. He's a former Bass Nation national champion, a 3-time classic qualifier from Louisiana, Caleb Sumrall. Had 29 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day today. Semifinal Saturday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. 5 fish for 10 pounds, 4 ounces. Gives him 40 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 12th place and going to roll out of town with a great payday. And that being Father's Day tomorrow, you guys might not know, but that was a special shout out to his son, because that's how he holds bass, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, he used to do a little 2-hand hold. Wish I'd have did that, actually, now that you say that. But no, yeah, I actually used to hold the fish like a tube steak, just hold it. But anyway, dude, it was a fun week, man. We had a blast. I mean, I wasn't fishing too far from Cliff, man, and I got to watch him put on an absolute clinic. I'm rooting for him. It's a good dude. I really hope he pulls it off tomorrow. Shout out to Express. I didn't burn much gas in it. I can't say much about it, but it fished great. The fishability of the Express is awesome. Shout out to Creole Steel helping me get through the season, and we'll see y'all later.
Always great to have you here. 15 down, 35 more to go, and this next one, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Had 29 pounds even to start the day, 5 fish to add to that. Looks like a good day at the office today. Needs 11 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there, and he's got that. 16 pounds even. He moves into 8th place with 45 pounds even, and Lee Livesey is inside the top 10 currently at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite on Wheeler Lake here in beautiful Decatur, Alabama. Got to thank Decatur for being our great host community this week. 45 pounds evenly in 8th place right now. We'll see how it all shakes out. Probably going to fall out of the top 10, but a good week. As you said, both you and Caleb making the cut, so it's a good week for the house.
Yeah, great week for the house, man. I'm a blessed man, you know. beautiful wife, beautiful daughters, wonderful family, friends, and a great fan base. Not only here in person, but out there watching on TV and on the website, man. Thank y'all all so much. Love all y'all. Love the fans, all my friends. This place is pretty cool. I just didn't know enough about it. I've never been here before. Slowly figured it out, and it was a good week. I just caught a 4 and a 3 in the last 10 minutes. It was one of those. I wish I had another 20-minute days, but man, it was just a blessed week. Thank y'all so much for supporting us, man. If y'all want to watch what we do behind the scenes, on the road, me, Caleb, and Logan Latuso travel with my cameraman Jesse, and we film everything we do, drinking beer, eating food, catching bass, fighting each other at the house, the ups and downs of bass fishing, everything that you don't see on the regular stuff. It's on my YouTube channel, Lee Livesey Fishing, man. Check it out. Support our sponsors, support our anglers, and we'll see y'all next time.
Well, it's great to have you here. Bad day to be a Busch Light. I know you'll enjoy a few. Next up, we have a 2-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. Had 29 pounds, 10 ounces as of this morning. Been sleeping in the Queen machine this week. How's that? How toasty was that last night?
Warm.
Yeah. So does that make the days feel cooler?
Yeah, it does. It makes it where it's not as bad, just used to the heat, so it's pretty good.
13 pounds he needs to get inside the cut. Had 29 pounds, 10 ounces at the start of the day today. 12 pounds, 15 ounces, moves into 11th place. A good payday, and you're going to get paid to leave town, so some great points here this week.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll definitely take the points for sure. Was hoping to jump up there a little bit. Had some bites today, but they weren't committing to it yesterday. It's pretty cool. I was sitting there yesterday morning before we blasted off. I looked at my live well, and there was like orange and brown crawfish pinchers. So I literally tied on a jig with just a few minutes to go, and it's just first catch 3.5, and I'm like, oh, it's about to be on. And then proceeded to catch like 40 yesterday. I probably had 30 bites, but they just wouldn't eat it today. It was really weird. They're biting funny. But y'all really know how to get it hot down here. That's all I got to say.
Well, always great to have you here. A hot one, but a great payday. And I know you're going to get loud. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 31 pounds and an ounce to start the day. He's got 5 fish, looking for 11 pounds, 9 ounces to get inside the top 10. $31-1 at the start of semifinals Saturday. Today, 10 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 12th place. And Seth, a great week here this week. This is going to be great momentum to turn things around, and especially as we go to the final 3 events of the season.
Yeah, I made something out of nothing. I wasn't on much. I didn't have a great practice, really capitalized on very few fish. But, yeah, I'm happy with it. It was fun, a little warm, but other than that, I got to fish. I caught most of them on topwater, flipping, super shallow, so it was fun week.
Good week. Congrats on a great event. We look forward to seeing the next one. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion, 13-time Classic qualifier. From Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 34 pounds and 8 ounces to start the day today. Looking for 8-2 to get inside the top 10. He's got 5 fish. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. Going to move into 12th place with 41 pounds and 6 ounces. Moves into 12th place with 41.6 at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. $41 pounds, 6 ounces, so a tough final day here for you, but a great tournament, whatever way you look at it. And not only do you have a good finish here, but you did something very rare here this week. When we were watching live, Christy pointed out, he's like, he found a spot that has shade, which is a rare commodity this time around.
Oh, yeah. Today I was out there about mid-morning, and I knew that spot was really spent as I hit it pretty hard yesterday. And I told my camera guy, I said, all right, John, we're going to go back to that shady area because it's really hot, and we're just going to go fish in there. So we went and fished in there. I caught a couple small ones, but I used up all my big fish mojo, I guess, the first 2 days. This is a game of adjustments. I tried a bunch of different adjustments, like slight bait tweaks and different things. I was able to get some
fish to hit it, and they just wouldn't commit to biting it. And I don't know if they were better fish or I don't know what happened to that bite that was basically on the main river eelgrass. But definitely fortunate for the first 2 days to really have a good tournament, have everything go. Those fish I caught today, I needed some more Whataburgers to throw in their belly. But man, I appreciate Decatur, everybody coming out. Enjoy fishing in Alabama, and we'll be back here in about a week.
Look forward to seeing you at Smith Lake. Congrats on a good one. Alabama, one of your very own. He's an Elite Series, a rookie, but already won $1 million casting for bass. Logan Parks. 29 pounds, 7 ounces to start the day today. He's got 5 fish. Let's see if we can get him inside his first championship Sunday. Needs 13 pounds, 3 ounces. 17 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 7th place and may have just made his very first championship Sunday here in his home state of Alabama. $46 pounds, 15 ounces, and we'll have to see how it shakes out, but may sneak inside your first top 10.
I hope so, man. That'd be awesome. That'd be a dream come true. I grew up kind of fishing out here. My grandma actually lived in Decatur. She passed away last year while I was fishing the opens, and I know that she'd be proud of me standing up on the stage. I wish she was here, but I love you, Nana. We miss you, and I really hope that I make it tomorrow. But in case I don't, I got to give a happy early Father's Day to my dad because he supported me to live this dream and stand on this stage, and I'm just super blessed to be here.
Love having you as part of the Elite Series. Hope to bring you out at the end of our weigh-in. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a former college champion from Tennessee, Cole Sands. 30 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day, and as the song says, he likes them big and chunky. They need to be 12 pounds, 13 ounces to get inside the top 10. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently with 41 pounds and 9 ounces. But another good finish on the Bassmaster Elite Series for Cole Sands in his sophomore season. 41 pounds, 9 ounces, so a good payday here this week and some great Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, man, those points are really valuable for me this year. So very, very blessed week. I wasn't on a whole lot. I just slowed down, did what I'm comfortable with, and picked up a drop shot and used forward-facing sonar in the grass and went really slow. Then I had another approach, too, where I was trying to get a reaction bite, burning a Yozuri squarebill and a chatterbait. But, hey, blessed week, happy with my finish, and I want to thank the good Lord and my family. I had a lot of friends come down to this weigh-in. Very thankful for y'all, and I thank all my sponsors as well.
Always great to have you here. Congrats on a good one. Let's bring out another Alabama angler. He's a former Forest Wood Cup champion and Bassmaster Open winner from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Had 28 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. All of these anglers deserve to be celebrated, making the top 50. Started with 99, and half the field has gone home. But Justin Atkins still part of it. 10 pounds, 9 ounces gives him 39 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 20th place currently. That was a unique hold.
The snow cone.
I would like a snow cone right about now, to be honest.
Yeah, no, ain't no doubt. Yeah, no, it's been a good week. It's been great. I got to stay at my house. Had a little drive every morning, but it's awesome to be on the Tennessee River and be in Alabama. We got 2 whole weeks of it. I can't wait for the next one. This week I had one place. I had a few places I thought I might get a bite, and I scratched that program. I had one school, and I was like, if I can get on it every day, I'm just going to camp and just make the best out of this. And it worked out good. I'll take it. If you told me I could have had that after practice, I'd have just took it and not showed up. So looking forward to getting to Smith Lake.
Great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you down the road at Smith. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, former Bass Nation national champion, 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. Had 28 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day, looking for 14.4 to get inside the cut and fish on Championship Sunday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite here on Wheeler Lake. Had 28.14 this morning. today. 13 pounds, 3 ounces, just outside of the top 10 in 13th place with 42 pounds and an ounce. So a good payday for Brandon Polnick and some very much appreciated Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. So you did your job points-wise this week, but unfortunately going to get the day off tomorrow. But it's Father's Day, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy that.
I will enjoy that. Man, I had a funny story today. So in practice, I find this one grass mat, and I caught a few fish out of it. And then yesterday, I run there late, and I get 4 bites out of it. I catch 1 over 3 pounds. I told you I kept making good decisions yesterday. Well, today, I'm like, I'm going to go in there a little bit earlier, and I go all the way back in there. I get in there, and I start frogging. I'm right at the mouth of it. And all of a sudden, I hear this voice ask if I'm catching them today. And I turn, and it's John Cox sitting there. And he just goes, sorry, I owe you one from Lay Lake, because at Lay Lake, when I almost won there, he came around the corner, and I was sitting exactly where he wanted to go. And so I just turned around, wasted 30 minutes, and ran back out. But it was cool to see what that spot had potential for, because I did not know that, and it's impressive what he's done with it.
It's a lot of fun to watch on live, and always great to have you here. Let's bring on a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. Bernie Schultz had 28 pounds and 12 ounces to start the day today. $28.12 at the start of today for the 9-time Classic qualifier. Today, 9:14 gives him 38 pounds and 10 ounces. He moves into 23rd place currently, but a good finish for Bernie Schultz here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. $38 pounds, 10 ounces. He's sitting 23rd place, so a good payday, and going to get a little time off before we go to Smith.
Yeah, I'm going to be here tomorrow for Cliff. I'm really excited about his chances. It's been a long time coming. He's a lot better angler than the record shows, and finally he's going to get his day. I'm sure he's going to win this thing. I hope he does. But, yeah, I'm going to go home for a week, regroup, and try to win the next one.
Well, I hope tomorrow goes the way you expect it to go, and we look forward to watching it go down. Next up, we have a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 24 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day today. 24-11 at the start of today. Today, 5 fish, 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Going to put you in 28th place currently, but a good payday. And do you get to make it home for Father's Day?
Yeah, I got to make it home for baseball, but it's hot. I know y'all have to be hot. The last time I sat down in that boat to come over here, I swear when I sat down, the seat was so hot, I got a third-degree burn on my man parts. It was awful. It's that bad out there. I stayed in the same spot I've been in for 2 days, just didn't get a lot of bites today. Maybe me and Lee caught too many. I don't know. I just didn't feel good about running off somewhere I hadn't been. I might have gotten somebody's water that was in contention to win. I had nowhere to go up. I had a good day. This is, 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 6 cuts, whatever it is. So it's been a good year. It's impressive y'all sitting out here in this heat. All the veterans, first responders, hats off to you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service. That's one of the most honorable careers you can have. We do this because y'all serve us, and I truly thank you very much. But now it's 6 hours in the air conditioner back to North Carolina.
Crank that AC and get home safe. He's a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 28 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today for Keith Combs. It's like a decent day today. 5 fish today for 12 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to move him into 17th place with 40 pounds and 12 ounces for the 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for Keith Combs. 40 pounds, 12 ounces, and a good payday to leave town.
Absolutely, absolutely. It feels good to be fishing on a third day. And boy, this place is a challenge, though, because every day in practice, and during the tournament. I think I got a little something figured out, and I get back out there, and it's just like, man, what happened? And you got to go hunting and pecking again. So, the guy who wins this is definitely going to get it deserving. He deserves it because it's a challenging fishery, but it's been a good one to me over the years. I like coming here. I hope we come back.
Always great to have you here. Congrats on a great finish. Let's bring out a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, a 5-time Classic qualifier, and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. Had 27 pounds and 12 ounces to start the day today. Five fish here on semifinal Saturday, 11 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 22nd place with 39 pounds, 10 ounces, and he's going to hold one high for you, Alabama. $39.10, moving to 22nd place, and a good payday at an event that went really rough on some of our field.
Yeah. After the practice, I would have taken this, but then after day one, having that really good bag and having two really good places offshore, I was very hopeful that maybe I'd finally make a top 10 this year. And they all left. I never caught another bass on either one of the spots for the rest of the 2 days. I had to just go junk fishing. Caught a bunch of fish today, but nothing worth it. But fixing to go get me a shower and drink some Gatorade and get on the road to get back to see my kids for Father's Day tomorrow and my wife. So thank you all very much.
Enjoy the AC and get home safe. He's an Elite Series rookie, a Bassmaster Open winner from Maine, the main event, Tyler Williams. 25 pounds, 15 ounces at the start of the day today. Unfortunately, just 4 fish here today. 7 pounds, 6 ounces with 33 pounds, 5 ounces. You move into 31st place currently. We got a grand slam. He got them all. Well, congratulations on that. That qualifies you for a little bit of air conditioning tomorrow because, unfortunately, you're not going to be fishing. But that's an accomplishment. I mean, if you only get 4, you might as well get all 4 of them.
Yeah, I caught the meanmouth, and I was like, this could happen. I was like, let's get the grand slam. And then I caught a smallmouth, and then a spot, and I was like, we got it. And I had a largemouth to start with. So that was kind of cool. I mean, it was only 7 pounds worth, but 7 different ones. I kept running upriver, and they kept changing colors. So I don't know what that means. But they also kept getting smaller, too.
You win the Grand Slam division. It doesn't pay very much, but we do have a trophy for the Grand Slam division, and I'm going to honor it to you right now. There you go. There's the Grand Slam division title. Put it on. You look good with a little pling. It makes you even warmer. Oh, wow. Yeah, get a picture. Get a picture. Breathe it in. Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you at the next event, and we'll see you down the road. Next up, we got a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey. GDP, Greg DePalma. 27 pounds and 2 ounces. Unfortunately, I gave away the Whataburger bling, so you cannot earn that. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good semifinal Saturday. 15 pounds and an ounce, a good semifinal Saturday indeed. He moves into 13th place with 42 pounds and 3 ounces, and that's a major reason why right there. 42 pounds, 3 ounces, a great final day here today and a good tournament.
Yeah, it was a great day, a great week. You know, I caught him this week the way I like to, flipping and pitching against the bank. It was a lot of fun. I felt like I was back home this week. That's why I really liked it. I kind of slacked this year a little bit on sponsor shout-outs because it's been a really weird year this year, and I've been trying to really focus really hard to get myself back in a groove a little bit. But all my sponsors, guys, thank you guys so much. I got to give a shout-out to Mike and George from Susquehanna Fish and Tackle. Them guys always make sure every single time I go anywhere, I got every single thing I need and more. So, guys, if you can, check out sfttackle.com, and I'd really appreciate it, and I'm sure you will in the long run. Thank you.
Always great to hear. We look forward to seeing you the next one. A 6-time Classic qualifier, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Started the day with 26 pounds and 15 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Moves him into 27th place. Going to dig deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro Mark Menendez. 37 pounds, 11 ounces, Mark. And this one was a tough one for a lot of our fields. So you got to feel pretty happy to survive this one.
I am. I'm really happy with it. It's been a good day. That big one there I caught just a few minutes ago, and I traded a 12-ouncer out for him. So, anytime I get to come to the Tennessee River, my home lake, my home river, it's always good. I've had a great love affair here with Wheeler over the years, some great finishes here, and just feel real comfortable here. It's a little different than Kentucky Lake, but some of the same similarities, Dave, are the same. So, caught my fish this week, cranking a 5XD primarily, and caught several today on a black and blue Strike King Game Hog, pitching and flipping a little bit.
Well, congrats on a great finish. We look forward to seeing you at Smith Lake. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri. Get loud for Cody Huff. Cody Huff just got a whole lot cuter all of a sudden. 26 pounds, 7 ounces. And with it, the eve of Father's Day. A perfect addition here on the stage. At 26 pounds, 7 ounces, 8:15 to add to that, puts him in 30th place, and he's holding everything he wants to hold right now.
Yeah, not very often do I walk up here and everybody go, "Aw." But, we made the cut this week. It's a good week. Hopefully we can keep that streak going and survive Alabama. We're halfway there. Thank you guys for coming out in this awful heat. See ya.
Love having you here, and happy Father's Day tomorrow. A 3-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin. Get loud for Pat Schlopper. Had 24 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. For the double qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series. Qualified through the Opens and the Bass Nation in the very same year. 5 fish for Pat Schlopper here today. Those 5 fish, 13-1, puts him in 27th place with 37 pounds and 15 ounces. While he holds those fish out, a very special shout-out for all the ladies that took part in Bassmast Her today. A great initiative by Bass, and they had a great class, and we thank you all for being part of it. Check it out on Bassmaster.com, but I'm going to check you out and tell you, pretty decent tournament, Pat.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. The Tennessee River, it's... when I won the nation championship, it was on Pickwick, and then I've had some really good events on the Tennessee River, and I've had some really bad ones, and this one's kind of right in the middle, so I'm happy with it.
Great one. Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you at Smith Lake. Speaking of a great one, he's leading everything there is to lead in bass fishing. He's a 19-year-old fishing phenom from Illinois. Get loud for Trey McKinney. Your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Your current leader in Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year points, and the youngest Elite Series champion in Bassmaster history. Had 27.7 to start the day. Today, 5 fish for 13 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 18th place with 41 pounds and 3 ounces. And Trey McKinney continues to punish the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leaderboard. We come to Alabama, where everybody said, look out for Jordan Lee. And, man, you defended your turf, and you're probably going to leave here with even more points.
I'll tell you what. I mean, anybody can have a bad day. Anybody can have good days. You don't know when they're coming. You don't know when they are. So, and that's the thing. We're just going to take it how it goes. And, we're going to some up north is honestly a place that I've never even dreamed about, So that's an iffy one. So my goal, kind of keep the lead, maybe gain a little bit at Smith, Lord willing, and be able to, if I do stumble, I can still recover up north. So it was a great tournament. It was tough. It was really tough. I fished every stump from bridge to bridge to power line, and about 1% had fish. But, Lord willing, we're going to drive home, get some rest, get practiced up, and see what happens.
Everybody has a bad day, but we haven't seen you have any this year. Keep it rolling. A 5-time Bassmaster winner who took a win in our last Bassmaster Elite Series event from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Woo! 26 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday. Needs 16.4 to sneak inside the top 10. 15 pounds, 3 ounces just outside that in 15th place with 42 pounds and an ounce. But digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag, let me hear it for Patrick Walters. 42 pounds and an ounce, sitting in 15th place. A good finish here this week at an event that didn't go as planned for many of our field.
No, absolutely not. You know, Lake Wheeler fished a little different this week, but we adapted every day. It was some tough fishing. You know, I didn't catch anything for the first 2 hours each day. So caught them all this afternoon. Really good day. Looking forward to this Alabama swing. It is hot. Shout out to this crowd for putting up with it. Y'all really want to see who wins. So it's had a great week. Caught a bunch of fish. Get ready for Smith Lake, but I'm heading home to see the wife and the baby. Get things rolling.
Enjoy Father's Day, and we'll see you at Smith Lake. I know you're going to get loud, Alabama. He is a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. From Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 42 pounds and 12 ounces. 5 fish for Gerald Swindle here today. Five fish here on semifinal Saturday. 10 pounds, 12 ounces gives you 35 pounds, 8 ounces. You move into 33rd place. And, gee, this was not an easy one, no matter where you're from.
No, it wasn't. It was a little hot out there. I kept waiting on the sun to come out and the tide to switch, but it never did. I was fishing down the bank. I kept smelling people cooking breakfast. I was like, I'm by myself. I'm like, man, I smell bacon. I'm smelling bacon. I got to hold my ear around there. It was my ears cooking. I just smelling my own ears that I was hot. This place is getting pretty heated up out there. The fishing is a lot tougher than what I expected. It's changed a lot since we grew up here. They killed a bunch of the eelgrass last year. Now, they say they didn't. It's kind of like some of them emails. We don't know who did it, but the eelgrass is gone. So, you know, I don't know what happened to it. And that kind of changed the fishing up for us. So it's good to see everybody show up and show out today. Wheeler's coming around. Y'all got them fans working. Look like I'm at a Baptist revival out here. If I get that, hey, can you give them an amen? Do it one time, Dave.
Amen.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got to get the congregation. Everybody in the back say amen. Yeah, see, this ain't alcohol. This ain't one of them AA meetings. You can hold your hand up around here. We don't care. I'm just glad to see everybody show up, man. I appreciate my fans always supporting me, hanging with me. It's been a tough year. This is the first breakout tournament I've had to get some fish caught and kind of go my way. But you guys believe in me, and I'm going to believe in y'all. I believe in a lot of stuff folks don't like. You know, I believe in the Bible, God, the Second Amendment. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe we ought to do what we want to do and how we want to do it. If you want to fish butt naked to scald the sun, that's your business, not mine. You know what I mean? I don't care what my neighbor's doing to the left or the right. I just do what I do and keep it straight ahead. I believe in trying to be good to people, do what you think's right, and work each and every day to be a better person. And my fishing just hadn't showed it this year, but I'm a better version of me right now, probably as a person than I've ever been. I just got to get them fish together today. They are not loving me. I relate to 25 pounds. They relate to leaving a lot. I don't know where they're going, but thanks for all the support from my fans, guys. Really appreciate it. Everybody buys T-shirts and swag for us. It means a lot to Lulu and I. We always enjoy making T-shirts, trying to inspire people, trying to keep people positive. It's so easy to get down and out and negative. If you turn the news on every morning, you want to stab yourself in an eye with a plastic fork. So I told her, I said, we're going to do the best we can in the rest of our career to try to make somebody smile, and y'all are doing it for us. Thanks a lot.
And everybody said, amen. Next up, we have a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas. Get loud for Brad Watley. 28 pounds even to start the day. He's got 5 fish. Currently in 40th place. About to change that. Needs 15-2 to get inside the cut, but just concerned on getting maximum points here. 11 pounds, 10 ounces. That moves him all the way up to 26th place with 39 pounds and 10 ounces. He's going to dig deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. And let me hear it for Team Mercury's Brad Watley. 39.10, so another good payday here at one that was not a gimme.
No, it definitely wasn't a gimme. But, you know, it's like I told you the other day. I enjoy kind of grinder tournaments, you know. I mean, we have a lot of slugfests, but, you know, it gets hot. It gets late in the year, and we don't always just fish. Local guys just don't fish in March and April. They get to fish all year long, so they get to see us get out here and grind, and I really enjoy it. So never been here before, but it's a great lake. It's got a lot of fish, fished the way I like to fish, and caught a bunch of fish.
Great tournament. Keep it rolling. We look forward to seeing you at Smith, a 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia. Get loud for Jacob Porosnik. Jacob Porosnik started the day with 28 pounds and an ounce. Unfortunately, one short of his limit here today. 4 fish.
Giants. Come on, you got to say giants to that.
5 pounds, 13 ounces. That's a giant wing order. I mean, if you're ordering wings, 15 is a big wing order, but not so much what you wanted today.
Nah, I don't know really what happened. Me and Wesley were sharing the same spot this morning, and he was in the top 10, so I kind of let him, do his deal. And he ended up catching 5 pretty quick, and he left, and there was no wind, no current. They would follow anything I threw in there, followed all the way to the boat, and turn around and they'd swim right back over there. It's a big school, but that's just part of it. But I just want to say hats off to Cliff Prince. He's never won an Elite Series event, and I'm pulling for him. You're always pulling for that guy that's never done that. So I'm really pulling for him. But thanks to all my sponsors, Militech Batteries. Golly, I've sat in one spot for 3 days and run those batteries as hard as I can. I just looked at them before I came up here, and they're still at 95%. So if you're looking for a good bag, check them out. Love y'all. See y'all at Smith Lake.
Congrats on a good one. We'll see you down the road. Alabama, you need to get very loud. He is one of your very own. He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 26 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day. Let's get him some good points, and he's going to head up the road to our next Elite Series event on Smith Lake. 13 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 24th place. Earlier this year, he became a brand new dad, and he's going to get an opportunity to celebrate his first Father's Day with his family. Let's hear it for Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Kyle, 39 pounds, 15 ounces, so a good finish here this week, and you get to have the day off tomorrow at your first Father's Day.
Yeah, absolutely. I would rather be fishing, but, I still, like you said, a lot of good points, and I'm not inside the Classic Cut just yet, so unfortunately, I'm from Alabama. Not that that's unfortunate, but I kind of wanted to just survive these kind of Alabama tournaments and then just make it up north where you can kind of, get on a pattern. But I love fishing like this. I love these grinders. As long as there's moving water, I feel super, super comfortable. So glad we got to hear some good points, and we'll enjoy tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. Enjoy Father's Day. We'll see you tomorrow. Next up, a 2-time Classic Qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Had 27 pounds, 14 ounces. Today, a special day for Coop. It's actually Bass Opener in Ontario. But he's spending it down here. 5 fish, 11 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts you in 29th place with 39 pounds, 3 ounces. But you're going to have a pretty good payday on Bass Opener.
Yeah, I'm happy, Dave. It was a fun week here on Wheeler. Happy to survive it. Like I was saying yesterday, I just hoping I can survive Wheeler. Hoping I can survive Smith at the next one, going into the northern swing. Can't wait to catch smallmouth, get out of this heat. I love it here, but this heat is bizarre. But thanks, everyone, for coming out. Appreciate it. Hi, everyone back home. Again, big thanks to my dad. I can't thank him enough for what he does. Traveling with me all year, filming, documenting this all for my YouTube channel. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you in a week at Smith.
We can thank him tomorrow by spending Father's Day with him. Next up, we have a 7-time Classic Qualifier, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 24 pounds and 4 ounces start the day. Unfortunately, just 3 fish here today. But if the wheels are going to fall off, this is the day you want it to happen. It is payday. 314, going to finish with 43rd place. So a tough final day, but, man, you made it here, and you're going to get good points and a great payday.
Yeah, definitely. Day one, like I said, was just exceeded my expectations. What?
Don't pay attention to hecklers.
Yeah, all in all, just super stoked with top 50 finish this week. It was a brutal practice, and I get to hop on a plane tomorrow and go home and see my little boy for Father's Day and see my wife. So it's all good.
Always great. Enjoy Father's Day. No idea what happened there, but what did it? Okay. Sorry. All right, we'll keep him rolling. Alabama angler, former Angler of the Year, Scott Canterbury. At 25 pounds even to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 40 anglers into our 50 angler weigh-in. Sure, take it if you want it. No, that's go ahead. 9 pounds, 2 ounces gives him a 43 or 34 pounds. I tried to cheat for you, but 34 pounds, 2 ounces. A good finish here for Scott Canterbury in his home state of Alabama. He's going to be able to get home. He's going to be able to get home and hopefully enjoy a little Father's Day, and then we'll go to another event in Alabama. So stay in your home state, and that's got to be a comfortable feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's comfortable except for the heat right now. It's gotten hot today, but it's been good. It's a good event. You know, it was a grind to get bites. I sort of enjoy those tournaments most of the time, but you know, I've been here when this time of year, and it's just fish is phenomenal. The lake's got a bunch in it. It's just not showing out. It's showing out for a couple guys this week. They're really catching them, but it was tough to get bites and just glad to survive. You know, I flipped a dirty jig most of the time, a 20-pound P-line up the rivers, and just flipping wood with a halo flipping stick, and caught a few on a Canterbury Signature Series rod, but had a lot of fun and got paid finally, made that cut, so looking good. Made some good decisions, and glad to see a crowd out here. Can't wait to the next one. See y'all at Smith Lake.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. He is the only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event, 2-time Classic qualifier, Fear My Heart, Carl Jacobson. Had 25 pounds and an ounce to start the day. He's got 5 fish here today. $25 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 11 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 35th place currently. Let's hear it for Carl Jacobson. 36 pounds, 15 ounces. Puts you in 35th place and qualifies you to spend Father's Day with your beautiful daughter. And I know that I know you know how special that is.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, mate. I can't even explain. It's honestly the greatest blessing of my entire life. I can't thank Kayla enough for making me a dad and letting me try and be the best dad I possibly can be to Riv. And it's such a cool life on the Bassmaster circuit. Riv's been on the road with us since she was 2 weeks old and all the way down to Florida, and she's just growing up so quick, and she's down there every single day watching it, and it really gives you something to live for and work for. So happy Father's Day tomorrow to all the awesome dads out there trying to do great things for their kids. And thank you to Bassmaster. Had an awesome week. Caught 2 big smallmouth yesterday and today, and that got us over the cut. And my mantra is Fear My Heart. And we've had some really cool stories this week of people showing their heart and doing some great things. And we have a Fear My Heart Elite incentive. Thanks to Warrior Precast, we're going to give $1,000 away to one of the Elite Series guy that does something positive, shows sportsmanship, and keep promoting positivity. We cleaned up Lake Chickamauga a couple of weeks ago, had 70 people there, and cleaned up almost 15,000 pounds of trash out of the lake. So we're trying to do positive things, and we just appreciate everything. Super grateful to make the cut, and looking forward to Smith Lake.
Making the world a better place. Keep it up, Carl. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 27 pounds, 2 ounces to start the day. $42 anglers weighed in, 8 more to go, obviously. And then we will bring out our top 10. Want to remind everybody to stick around for our top 10 introduction, see who's fishing on Championship Sunday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 8 pounds, 9 ounces with 35 pounds, 11 ounces. Puts you in 37th place. So not going to be fishing tomorrow, but you're going to leave here with a good payday and some great points.
Yeah, if you're going to have a bad day, you always want it to be on day 3, not day 1 or 2. And today it was just hard. I caught about as many fish as every day. They were just a little bitty today. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting to Smith. I think it might be a tough one, but, you know, I grew up fishing deep suspended spotted bass around home, so might be right up my alley. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there, but had fun fishing Wheeler this week. Didn't catch any real big ones, but looking forward to getting the season on the right track. It's been a bad year, made another cut, so now I'm half and half on cuts, so we're going to have to make cuts in the rest of them, see what happens.
Don't make it happen. I know you can. We'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you in the next one. Our next angler, a 2-time Bassmaster winner. Both of those wins happened here in the great state of Alabama. From Wisconsin, Caleb Kufall. 1 win in the Opens and 1 win on the Bassmaster Elite Series. The win in the Elites came at Gunnersville, but the Opens win came on Smith Lake, which just happens to be where we're heading next. Had 27 pounds and 14 ounces start the day. 9:13 to add to that, moves him into 33rd place. Good payday here this week, and Alabama continues being good to you.
Yeah, it was a fun week. I was a little surprised. I thought this place was going to be kind of tough and, caught a lot of fish all week. It's just hard to get those bigger bites, but it was, fun overall, probably having 25, 30 bites a day. So looking forward to the next one, going to Smith. I won there before, so see what happens next week.
Go make it happen. I look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Let's bring out another Elite Series rookie. He's the 2023 Bassmaster Opens EQ Angler of the Year from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, J.T. Tompkins. 25 pounds and an ounce to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. 25-1 as of this morning. And here on semifinal Saturday, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 14 pounds, 4 ounces. So a good day. Moves him into 29th place with 39 pounds and 5 ounces. Get loud for Elite Series rookie J.T. Tompkins. $39 pounds, 5 ounces, and 29th place. So another good finish here in the Elite Series.
Yeah, I enjoy this week. Every single day I got a little bit more clues, and I just slowly increased my bags over the week, and I just had a ton of fun. And kind of sad to be leaving. I really like this place. I like the way it lays out. I like the way you fish it. Through a chatterbait with a Yamamoto D-shad on the back of it, scope stick, and then a Yamamoto Senko Nico rigged. And that's kind of the way I tackled this place. Stumps, grass, bars, kind of mix it up a bunch, and just kind of ran around the lake and had a lot of fun.
Working out good for you on the Elite Series. Look forward to seeing the next one. Alabama, one of your very own. He is the back-to-back Bass Nation National Champion. Took an Elite Series victory last year in his rookie season. Will Davis Jr. Had 26 pounds and 4 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. Our final 5 anglers left to weigh in before we bring out our top 10. 6-14. Going to put you in 48. So a tough final day, but get to spend Father's Day with the family and another Alabama event next week.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. It's been a tough week, and it's got tougher every day. I run that nitro mercury from dam to dam today and all in between, and I'm running on fumes right now. But, I never got anything going after the first day, and it showed today. I just tried to make it happen, and it just didn't. So, I'm glad my family got to come down and be with us or be with me, and I just got to love this hot weather, So.
It is a little toasty. Enjoy Father's Day. We'll see you at our next event. He is a 8-time Classic qualifier, 3-time U.S. Open champion from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 24 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him some very valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 5 fish here today. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. So a tough day today puts him in 49th place with 31 pounds and 7 ounces. He's not a proud man. He'll hold it up, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you worked hard for that fish, and that fish is going to get you some very valuable points and some great and a great payday.
Yeah, I think I passed card my roommate, so that one counted. So, no, I was just super blessed to have exactly the amount of weight to get in to fish today. So I'm thankful. I had a great time the first day. I was catching them on a homemade hand-tied jig, flipping grass with a ramtail craw. And man, it was just a great time. Everywhere I went, worked, they were just biting. And the last 2 days, it kind of really dropped off. Today I had to switch to a drop shot and a little cliffhanger. We've got a new color called cranberry, was getting them a little bit. And, just had fun fishing. It's a lot tougher out there than it looks. These guys bring in those big old bags, and it's not easy. But I'm super thankful again to be here. I want to say hi to my friends and family that are watching at home, and I'm going to start looking forward to Smith Lake.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Next up, we have a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, won the Forest Wood Cup right here from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Had 34 pounds and 13 ounces at the start of the day today. Looking for 8 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut. Needs 18-15 to take the lead, but only worried about the top 10. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. Just 1 pound, 3 ounces short of the overall lead. But John Cox moves into second place at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite here on Wheeler Lake. And he's going to be fishing on Championship Sunday. 52 pounds and 9 ounces, and looks like you just made your first Championship Sunday of the season. And it's a rare year where it takes this deep into the season for you to make Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I thought of it this morning. I haven't had you yell in my face yet for a top 10 or anything. So I was, usually, when I've been able to make top 10's been in the beginning of the season. So all day today, I was like, man, I got to make that top 10. And luckily I went back to the same spot I've been catching them, pulled the swamp lord out, just settled down and sat there and caught 5 of them today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get to go do the same thing.
It was a lot of fun watching you on live. The way you're fishing, you're the only angler in the entire field without a forward-facing sonar unit on your boat. And, man, you were catching them it was like postcard bass fishing.
Yeah, I mean, it was like when you go with your buddies and you dump into some little pond off the side of the road and go catch them. I mean, it was a lot of fun, a lot of grinding, to get the bites. But, man, once you get that one bite, it's all worth it.
Well, I look forward to watching it go down tomorrow. Let's hear it for John Cox. He's an Elite Series rookie, but already took a win earlier this year from Union City, Tennessee. Elite Series champion John Garrett had 33 pounds and 13 ounces at the start of the day today. Looking for 19-15 to take the lead, but more importantly, 11-3 to get inside the top 10. 17 pounds, 13 ounces. John Garrett moves into third place with 51 pounds and 10 ounces. And it looks like he's going to be fishing once again here on the Bassmaster Elite Series on Championship Sunday with 51 pounds, 10 ounces. John Garrett moves into third place at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 51-10, and looks like you're going fishing again tomorrow. And, you said after a couple days you were worried that you're going to run out of fish, but looks like that's not happening.
Man, today it did not happen today. I just had a few places, and after day one, I got lucky and caught a big bag early on day one. I was able to look for some new stuff, and actually found a few places. And yesterday I went to those places and it did not pan out. But today they showed back up on pretty much all those places. Had a really fun afternoon. And it was really hot. But I caught a lot of fish this afternoon. It was a good time. Blessed for this finish. I couldn't be more happy with how this week turned out. And maybe some wind to blow tomorrow. Catch a few fish.
We'll find out tomorrow, but you're going to get the opportunity. We look forward to watching it go down. We have one angler left to weigh in, then we'll bring out our top 10. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 15 Bassmaster top 10s. The Prince of Palatka from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. 39 pounds and 11 ounces to start the day. He needs 14-1 to take the lead here today. He's got 5 fish, all alive. 26 pounds, 2 ounces, 26-2, a Crush City Monster bag of the tournament. And with 65 pounds, 13 ounces, Cliff Prince is 5 fish away from a lifelong dream. He is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. 65 pounds and 13 ounces. He's going to go into Championship Sunday with a massive lead and might as well just get him a little more. Trying to take over Phoenix Boat's Big Bass. He does that. 7 pounds and 9 ounces. You are leading everything there is to lead here. You are 5 fish away from a lifelong goal, man. You have been here. You have knocked at the door many times before. A 14-year career here. You've worked hard. Yeah. What would this mean to you, Cliff?
Dude, I can't explain it. You know, I want to win it for myself, my family, for God, and I don't know who to thank, but, I mean, thank God, because this place was a spot that you don't find every day.
You have found something truly special. I mean, let's be honest. You really haven't worked full time here this week. It seems like every day you get kind of your weight by 9:30, yeah. And then you just protect your area for the rest of the day. Tomorrow you're going to have you did that and you didn't fish all day, 26 pounds. What's going to happen tomorrow when we give you all day? I mean, there's no holding off tomorrow.
I found them at 1 o'clock in practice, and I know they'll bite off and on all day. I mean, if you watch me at all, I catch 2 or 3, and then there's a lull, and I catch 2 or 3, and then I've been quitting by about 9:30, and this morning by 6:30 I probably had what I needed, but I messed around. Then I catch that 7-pounder, and I said I'm done. I'm just going to mess around out here and just fish around, and we didn't catch nothing for 3 days doing that. So this one specific spot, if you don't cast in that one specific spot, you just don't get bit.
It's been incredible to watch, and I can't wait to watch it go down tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Hopefully it's fun. If not, we'll just mess around out there and catch what we can, and good Lord willing, we'll catch 5 and bring this thing home.
I would love to see it happen, and there's nobody in bass fishing that wouldn't. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Cliff Prince. And with that, we have 50 anglers weighed in, and we only have one thing left to do, and that's to introduce your top 10. Alabama, are you ready? No. This is the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. We started with 99, cut it down to 50, and only 10 remain. Alabama, are you ready? Well, let's start off with an Alabama hammer, making his very first Bassmaster Elite Series Championship Sunday. He is an Elite Series rookie, but he's already made $1 million casting for bass. From Alabama, get loud for Logan Parks. Oh, boy. What a season he has had. Kicked it off earlier this year by catching the biggest bass ever caught on Bass Live. You can't top that, can you? Well, you might just go and win the biggest fishing event there is on earth. He is the 2024 Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion. He is from the great state of Alabama, currently sitting in second place for Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. From Alabama, it is Hamner time. Justin Hamner. He is a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. He is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Wisconsin. Get loud for Jay Shakurat. Only his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, but this is going to be his third championship Sunday. His second championship Sunday of 2024. He is a former junior world champion. He is a former Northern Opens Angler of the Year from Connecticut, Alex Wetherell. He's a Bassmaster Elite Series rookie, also from the great state of Alabama. He's already made one championship Sunday. Why not make another in his home state? Get loud for Alabama's Wesley Gore. He looked to make this cut with his roommate, and it looks like he has done that. He is a two-time championship. This is his second championship Sunday in his third season of Elite Series competition. From Blue Ash, Ohio, some call him Big Red. Get loud for Alex Redwine. What a class of rookies we have this year on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and he is one of them. He is a former Strike King college bass champion. He is a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. It took him exactly 3 events to win a Bassmaster Elite Series title, and he's looking to get another. Get loud for Elite Series champion John Garrett. He is a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a 2-time Bassmaster winner. He is a 6-time Classic qualifier, and I already said that, but it keeps on rolling because he is a 9-time FLW Tour winner. Comes right back here to the scene where he won the Forest Wood Cup from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. His family just showed up from Del Rio, Texas, and they showed up in the nick of time. He has one of the most unique records in professional bass fishing. He once won an entire division of Costas and the championship. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. And last but definitely not least, he has literally dominated this tournament. If you've watched Bass Live, you've watched a showdown, a throwdown, a big fish mowdown. Every single morning, he starts catching them early and often. He has 15 Bassmaster top 10s. 3 times he's been in the top 3. He has knocked at the door before. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Palatka, Florida. The Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. We started with 99, 50 went out today, and only 10 remain. Who will win the 6th stop of the 2024 Bassmaster Elite Series? The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake. One more time, Alabama, let me hear it for your top 10.